John Field, he runs the Feel Good Foundation, an organization which has been helping out many first responders and has been doing the job that the government should have been doing from the start.
That's my roomie. That's his medication, 26 pills a day. He's an NYPD. I call him Skittles, as a nickname, you know.
John Field donated his own kidney to another 9/11 first responder who was about to die.
My name's John Field. I'm a 9/11 responder. I was there for 5.5 days, and I spent 11 weeks in the hospital after I was horribly injured, working on the pile of Ground Zero. 8,000 pounds of steel, they roughed it out, estimated it out, crushed my left foot. After fighting for my own basic benefits, I saw so many other people suffering, and I decided to help people just like me. Denied, neglected, turned down, shunned, laughed at, made a mockery of. Heroes, brave souls, who risked their lives without prejudice, who gave of themselves for this country in the city of New York. And over the last couple of years, I've been running the Feel Good Foundation. The Feel Good Foundation, we advocate for workman's comp and Social Security and crime victims. And we do this on limited resources. None of us here get paid. My board is made mostly of 9/11 responders. And we're trying to show others while we have nothing, we can still help each other. We can create that safety net and that support system for others to follow. There's not a better feeling in the world than helping somebody. I thought giving a kidney was like, wow, winning lotto, but actually helping a 9/11 responder who can't put food on his table, keep a utility on, knowing that we helped them do that, there's not a better feeling. Not a better feeling making the government look bad while they just keep screwing everything up.
Alright, we're here at our local Walmart. I happen to get the page code to get on the intercom here. All you gotta do to get your local Walmart page code is look at your Walmart person when they pick up the phone to enter the code to do something on the intercom. Just pay attention to what they're doing. The code here happens to be pound 9611. Don't tell anybody.
Attention Walmart shoppers, 9/11 was an inside job. Google World Trade Center 7 came down in 6.5 seconds. Thank you. Attention Walmart shoppers, Google Operation Northwoods, 1962 plan to carry out terrorism. Thank you.
Can I have an available CSM, please call me 212, and available CSM, please call 212. Thank you.
Can I get Dick Cheney to the front, please? Dick Cheney, you're wanted for the crimes of 9/11.
It's not just We Are Change. It's not just InfoWars. It's a lot of people who are just standing up for truth and justice.
May I have everybody's attention, please? I've come with a message of information. 9/11 was an inside job. And now it looks like the police are here. I think we have something called the First Amendment. It's called the freedom of speech, apparently, which Newt Gingrich is trying to fight.
Hello, everyone. I was just wanting to let you know that 9/11 was an inside job. Is anyone aware that our government was complicit in the attack? Has anyone heard about the 9/11 truth movement?
Everybody knows 9/11 was an inside job.
Over 36% of Americans think our government did the attack.
Why didn't President Bush testify under oath?
Well, we were wondering if you guys think 9/11 was an inside job.
Everyone knows it. Can't really comment on that.
Did you know that they made millions off of insider trading before the attacks happened?
Oh my God, 9/11 was an inside job. Did you guys realize this? 9/11's an inside job. Our own government carried out the attacks. This is crazy.
Why did Bush not even want to investigate the attacks?
Over 36% of Americans believe 9/11 was an inside job.
I'm sorry I'm late, Professor. I've done my homework and I figured it out. 911 equals an inside job. How many 9/11 truth people do we have in here?
It's their own population against their own property.
That's how you do it.
We want to get some ideas, your comments on 9/11 being an inside job, because since your last movie, which gave us a lot of information, Carlisle Group, all the connections, we now are in possession of all kinds of other facts and evidence, and we know that 9/11 is an inside job. So we want to get your comments on that.
Well, I've had a number of firefighters tell me over the years, and since Fahrenheit 9/11, that they heard these explosions, that they believe that there's much more to the story than we've been told. I don't think the official investigation have told us the complete truth. They haven't even told us half the truth. And so I support, and I hope, if there's a new administration or somebody could open up a new investigation of this before we get too far away from it, to find out the whole truth.
Time now for Pinhead and Patriots. Your humble correspondent, and the Patriot tonight. On the Pinhead front, we are on the road again with Willie Nelson. The 74-year-old singer counts himself among the 9/11 conspiracy nuts.
What's your take on 9/11? Do you question the official story?
I certainly do, and I saw those towers fall, and I've seen an implosion in Las Vegas. There was too much similarities between the two. And I saw the building fall. It didn't get hit by nothing. So, how naive are we? Or, what do they think we'll go for?
Good grief. Pinhead.
Have you heard that 9/11 was, at the bare minimum, let to happen on purpose?
I've heard rumors from ridiculous conspiracy theory people, yes.
So Morgan Reynolds, former Bush cabinet official, is a conspiracy theorist, and the former German defense minister, Andre von Bülow, is a conspiracy theorist, and the former head of the Star Wars program are all conspiracy theorists?
If you believe that there was advanced knowledge of 9/11 and we didn't get civilians out, and that is their opinion, yes, that is what I believe.
Your reaction to what happened 9/11?
I mean, a plane hit this building and it fell kind of like that. Another plane hit that building and it fell kind of like that. About the same time it fell. This one fell the same way. Looked like an implosion somewhere, And then all of a sudden the third building fell and no plane hit it. So naturally, I've got a question.
You recently wrote a letter to the president of Iran in which you urged him to study the Gulf of Tonkin incident, which we now know was a staged event used to justify war with Vietnam. And you also raised the question, does America provoke provocations? But sir, was this not an outright threat veiled in doublespeak that the United States could stage an event to go to war with Iran? No? Then
well, what I was tongue-in-cheek saying was that we have an administration in Washington that is dying for a reason to bomb Iran. I was trying to communicate to the American people what our own government was trying to plan, and that was to find a reason for bombing Iran. And I was simply saying, in effect, to the American people through this mock letter, be very careful about this administration creating a USS Maine incident or a Gulf of Tonkin incident that would justify bombing Iran. That's all. So the question is,
was this not an outright threat to Iran that the United States
no.
Well, given the fact that you mentioned the Gulf of Tonkin, how can we be sure that other incidents like September 11th weren't also staged as well? And given Operation
Please. Our own government did not bomb the Twin Towers yet.
There is a chance for the President of the United States to use this disaster to carry out what his father, a phrase his father used, I think, only once, and hasn't been used since, and that is a new world order.